That's good, y'all. We're live for the pregame of the LSU Florida State Week 1 game. We'll be live for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to I have a couple of things I want to talk just to get a reaction to yesterday, talk about today, talk about the game, and we'll get into the game around 7:20, probably live around 7:20 to 7:25 ish. But I just want to come on and talk to you guys for a minute. So first of all, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You want to DM us or message us, you can DM us on NCAA Orbit on Instagram, or you can email us at ncaaorbit@gmail.com. We are always looking forward to messages from you guys. So we have some big news. We got some big news coming up soon. Guys, stay tuned for that. We are excited about it. Alan is looking forward. In the background, he's been more background. He's been more working hard in the background while I'm working on the stream. Yeah, guys, follow us on Instagram at NCAA Orbit. And yeah, let's get started. So let me share the stream out right quick. So yeah, let's react to some of the games from yesterday. There's a lot of games yesterday. Let's go through some of the first of all, if you're Iowa, you're awful. That was awful. How do you score 7 points? Yeah, how you're playing against South Coast? How do you score a field goal and 2 safeties against a team like that? That's just absolutely horrendous, putrid, awful. You cannot expect to have success, and you cannot expect to get back to that number 2 seed you were last year. You were at one point the number 2 seed in the nation last year. How do you come in week 1 and get a field goal and 2 safeties? Like, absolutely putrid. It was awful. Like, how? Oregon, just downright embarrassing. How? Georgia played a heck of a game. And undoubtedly, wherever you put them, Alabama and Georgia are the top 2 teams in the nation. They proved me wrong yesterday. I thought Georgia was going to be they're going to be good, but with all their key losses, I thought they were going to be in a rebuilding year. Yesterday, they proved me wrong. They are undoubtedly, after week one, granted, it is week one, undoubtedly the top two teams in the nation. Alabama, Georgia. And I expect that to be the case down the road. I expect Alabama, Georgia in the SEC championship right now, and I'm expecting an Alabama, Georgia national championship. It's just downright awful what Oregon they got some drives together, but it was just embarrassing. They couldn't score any points whatsoever. Alabama did their thing. I'm just looking through these games. USC absolutely destroyed Rice. They're going to be a good team. Florida, surprised me. Vandy 2-0. But Florida, that team is good. And you know who else is good? Syracuse. They destroyed Louisville. Oh my gosh. That was awful. Louisville played a terrible game. That was just not right whatsoever. Louisville is just not. Let me look at that game. Let's look at this game. You lose 31-7 against a fruit, basically. You lose 31-7 to a fruit. Now, Syracuse. Their team is a fruit, yes, but that team is dangerous. Syracuse is dangerous. If you're going to Syracuse, good luck. You're going to need it. Louisville scored their only points in the first quarter of the game, with 1:10 remaining left in the first quarter. That's their only points whatsoever. It was a 36 yards run. In the second quarter, Syracuse scored a touchdown. In the fourth quarter, Syracuse scored 2 touchdowns to make it 31. Just downright embarrassing. You don't know how to win. You should not. If you're Louisville, just give up. Give up. You can't lose to Syracuse like that. Come on, man. You were once Lamar Jackson went to the NFL, Louisville went downhill. Let's see here. Utah, Florida. That game was insane. Utah, they're a good team. They're a good team. It's only week one. Yes, they're in the Pac-12. Yes, they're the 7th seed. But playing at Florida, Florida, that doesn't surprise me that Florida won that game. I did have Syracuse. Yes, I did have Utah win that one. But that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. I think Florida is a top 25 team. They played like it yesterday, and Utah, they're still gonna be in my top 25. They're gonna still be in my top 25. They're gonna have to prove it though. But man, BYU did good. Miami was the best team, undoubtedly, from the ACC. They're the best team so far that has played in the ACC. Virginia Tech loses to Old Dominion. They're out. Notre Dame's out. Cincinnati, disappointing. They played well. Disappointing. Arkansas is overrated. What a joke. What a joke. South Carolina is overrated as well. Spencer Rattler had more interceptions than TDs. He had more interceptions than touchdowns. More interceptions than rushing yards from him. Rattler's a joke. The Gamecocks are a joke. Ohio State, their offense was terrible. Either Notre Dame's defense is really that good, or Ohio State's offense is a little bit overrated. Ohio State's going to drop, in my opinion. Yes, they struggled. They struggled. They were down most of that game. Let's see here. They were down in the first half. In the third quarter, "17 seconds left in the third quarter. They took the lead. How? That's a struggle win. They eventually tired down the Notre Dame defense. In my opinion, if you play like that against a team like Alabama or Georgia, you're gonna lose. South Carolina's gonna lose. Mississippi State played decent. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say. Wisconsin played well. UCLA played pretty well. North Carolina, they don't surprise me. North Carolina, I knew they were going to stake it up last year. They somehow almost gave up a win to App State. TCU looked pretty darn good on Friday. That's for sure. Let's talk about the Thursday games real quick. Pitt, that game was absolutely sloppy. It was terrible, not good. It was a great game, but it was sloppy. Sloppy, just not. It was a good game. It's back and forth, but it just seemed really sloppy. Purdue, Penn State, that was a great game. It just stinks that they're going on both at the same time in that one. Yeah, that's my initial reactions. Heisman Trophy chances: Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Stetson Bennett. No, Will Anderson. Yeah, C.J. Stroud did not. He didn't help his Heisman chances in that game yesterday. But he also, I don't think he didn't hurt him. He just didn't help. Bryce Young played beautifully last night. It was that Alabama just played a flawless game. Yes, they could build. It's a building game, and as they go into Texas next week, Texas is going to absolutely going to get brilliated. It's not even going to be close. It's not even going to be close after a quarter. But yeah, let's talk about this game right quick. LSU, their first time, this is their first game with head coach Brian Kelly. FSU. The spread is -4 in LSU's favor. The over-under is 51 points. LSU has a 72.5% chance of winning. I have LSU here. Let's talk about this. I have LSU here winning this one. Just simply because it's at LSU. I think LSU's going to do good. Let's talk about the. So this is my first wild card game. This will only affect me. This will not affect Alan A. In this one. I have LSU winning that one. Let's go ahead and update Alan's record. He is 5-2, I believe. I know he lost. He lost this game. Let's see. That's 6. That's 5. He had. I know he's. Let's see here. Let's get the records correct. I'm 3-1. I have 2 more games. He's already done, so he has 2 more games. I don't know why. Okay. Let's see here. I know. I know that. I know he has that because he picked Oregon State over Boise State. I know he's 4-2. Which one is he missing? Okay, so he had Alabama. That's 1. Oregon State, North Carolina. The West Virginia game. All right, he lost that one, so that's 3-1. I know he's 4-2. Let's see mine. Pitt. Pitt, Bama, Ohio State. That's 3. Allen. I know Allen just came. Allen, could you get the records for Wednesday went off correct? We're missing a couple of games. I'm missing one, and you're missing one. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really, really good game to call. I think this is going to be an interesting game to call. There's not really much that we know exactly about these 2 teams. LSU, I think, is kind of a good year. It's just going to be interesting to see how they play today. I really don't like a couple of these. Like, there's several teams that I don't have an opinion on. You have to see them play. But you got, yeah. So this is gonna be interesting to watch and play. Watch and see. I do have LSU winning. But this seems like it's gonna be a really, really close game and a really, really fun game to watch. Let's see, we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff. Trying to think here. Yeah. Let's see. So my dad did not get their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. Yeah, so I think this is gonna be a fun game to watch. I will be the one calling the game today. Alan's gonna be in the background producing this game, getting the score right for y'all, working the ticker. He'll be the producer today. So, yeah, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow us on Instagram at NCAA Orbit. And if you want to message us, you can message us. You can DM us on Instagram at NCAA Orbit or email us at ncaaorbit@gmail.com. Once again, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And yeah, we're getting ready to go live for the LSU Florida State game. This will be my wild card game one. And yeah, be there for the LSU FSU game. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow us on Instagram, email us at ncaaorbit@gmail.com, or DM us on Instagram. I'm out. Peace.